Makeup brushes. Okay guys, this is one of my most requested videos. You have asked me what makeup brushes you guys need. So rather than telling you to go out and buy 300 makeup brushes, you absolutely do not need. I do need this many brushes, and actually, if I'm honest with you, this is actually only 20% of my collection. Gets a little bit addictive, but obviously I'm working with multiple models every day and I've got to always make sure that I've got clean brushes available, which is why I have so many. But I'm going to tell you the top 5 makeup brushes that I think you need. Right, here we go. Where to get your makeup brushes from? Now that is a good question because there are millions of places you can get your makeup brushes from. There's obviously most, and if not every makeup brand sell brushes. You know, I've got ones from Benefit, from Makeup Forever, from MAC, from Real Techniques, from, you know, from literally all over the place. But one of the places that I really love to go brush shopping, notice how I didn't say makeup brush shopping, well that's because I like to go to art shops. Now, if you see the brush collection in art shops, it's slightly overwhelming. There are thousands of brushes, but what I really love is to buy the really thin tipped ones. And in fact, I haven't found a makeup brush that is as good as these art brushes for these type of eyeliner and lip brushes like this. Top tip, if you're going to buy them from an art shop, when you get them home, you'll feel that they are a little bit hard on the bristles. Overnight, I put mine in some olive oil, just the tip like that. And then the next day, I just wash them a couple of times to make sure all the olive oil is off, and then they are soft enough to use on your face. These are the 5 brushes that I think will get you through life. You'll notice that one of them rattles. Yours probably won't rattle. This is one of my favourite brushes, and it's a foundation brush, and it does rattle, and for me, that's really fun. Foundation brushes, I feel, are better when they're synthetic, and this one is a synthetic foundation brush. I'll put the names and where I got them from in the links below. This one is a Benefit one, and the reason I like a synthetic brush for foundation is because I don't want to soak up the product within the bristles, and natural hair brushes obviously soak up the product. So synthetic is best for anything liquid, and I always have natural hair brushes for eyeshadow. So this is a really good one, billions of bristles, and it does the job and gets a really even base. Now really quickly, I'm going to divert from brushes because now we're talking about foundation. You guys know I love my beauty blender because actually a sponge is amazing for a foundation, as is a foundation brush, as are your fingers. Don't forget about your fingers. You'll see in my videos that I use my fingers so much, and that's really important. They're a great tool. But I have some sad news. I went to get my beauty blender to show you guys. Yeah. Someone furry, about this big, with the name of a hip-hop rapper, has decided to eat my beauty blender in half. That's right, Snoop, my dog, has eaten it. Not ideal. So I'm pretty much devastated right now, but you've seen the beauty blender a million times in my videos, so I'm just gonna have to throw that one away, get over it, and use my foundation brush today, hey? I actually have 3 brushes here, which are multi-use, and they're all eyeshadow brushes originally. 2 of these are from Crown Brush. Now, I know from watching loads of videos out there that one of the most popular makeup brushes out there is the MAC 217 eyeshadow brush, and I actually have one here. Where is it? There it is. And they're great, they are fantastic, but they're about £14, which is quite a lot of money, and if you want to buy something that's a bit cheaper, then I really recommend the Crown Brush brushes. It's £14, £4.50. So actually, I would say if you're going to go and buy a fluffy eyeshadow brush, maybe for the first time, or if you do want to buy a lot of brushes, then go to Crown Brush because they're really good, and I actually think their brushes are brilliant. So, eyeshadow brushes. I've got 2 fluffy ones. Fluffy is key, so you can see that they're really fluffy here. And this one's just slightly smaller, and I use that one just for applying the eyeshadow at first and then starting to blend. And then the bigger fluffy one you can use to blend all over the eye and get that really airbrush finish. You can also use these for concealer. They are amazing for blending in your concealer and for getting that really flawless finish again. Of course, I'm going to have a bronzer and blusher brush. This one's slightly wet because I've just washed it, and I'm going to show you how I wash my brushes in a minute. But this one's perfect because it's tapered, and I really like that. It's got loads of bristles again. Natural hair, because we're using it with powder, it doesn't matter that it's natural hair, it's not going to soak up the product, it just means that it sits really nicely on top, picks up the perfect amount, and then when you're using it for your bronzer or your blusher, you're going to get a really even application. So this is a really great brush, and I like the way that it's not too fluffy. I do have loads of blusher brushes. I have ones that are much more fluffy and different shapes and angles, but I would say that this one, if you just want to have one brush for your bronzer and your blusher, then this one is great. Look, it looks like it's my nose. Oh, I am easily pleased. So I've got one more left because I said 5 brushes. So what haven't I done? I haven't done my eyebrows, and I haven't done my lips, and I probably haven't really done eyeliner either. So for all of those things, I'm going to use a hard angled brush. Do a little QVC trick so that you can see that there. A hard angled brush is literally what it says on the tin. It's angled and the bristles are hard, which means that you can get a really precise finish. Hard angled brushes are amazing for your lips. You can create a really great Cupid's bow. You can get right into the corners, and obviously you can blend your lipstick in. Amazing for your brows. I mean, this is, I think, what they were made for originally, is your eyebrows. Perfect for that, just to get that perfect application. And then obviously for eyeliner as well. So that is my 5 brushes that I would recommend. There's the 5 for you there. And like I say, this is just what I think that you can get away with having every single day. But I'm just going to show you a couple of other tools that I can't live without. And one of them is cotton buds. Cotton buds are key, and they're so cheap. You can get them from any pharmacist, and I really like these ones that have got the pointy ends, because then you can again be really precise and blend. Amazing for blending underneath the eyes, for pinpointing areas, for pinpointing with concealer. Great for putting concealer underneath your lips if you're putting a bright lipstick on. Just all round a girl's best friend. Spoilies. Look, when you go into a store and buy makeup from them, a lot of them will have these, if not all of them should, because they're used for hygiene, should have these on counter. So if you're buying a product, just ask to have a couple of these and keep them in your makeup bag. Do you know what else they're amazing for? Brushing your hair. Getting your little bits of hair in place. Honestly, so good. Okay, so cleaning your brushes. Now, again, it's something I get asked loads. How do you clean your brushes, Lise? Well, because I have so many brushes, when I used to clean them, it used to take me like an hour until I discovered the Sigma brush cleaning glove. This is brilliant. And it's got different areas on it. It is about £35, so it is a bit of an investment. Hello. It's rubber, and then inside it's got a little toweling glove too to keep your hand warm. I also have psoriasis, and I get really bad psoriasis on my hand. Haven't had it since I've used this. I just use some baby shampoo. You've got one side here for your big brushes, and one side here for your small brushes, and you're going to follow the directions. It says wash, rinse, refine, and then you use the bit in between here just to make sure you're shaping your brushes. But I'm just going to show you right now. Ready? Go! I hope this has helped you. Any questions, just ask in the comments and below, and I'll answer them. And that's it for now. I'll be in Palma when this is released, so watch out for my Instagram at Lisa_benefit for lots of sun-related posts. I'm basically by the pool, drinking cocktails every single day. Have a lovely weekend. I hope it's sunny here too. Take care. See you next week. Bye.